Class. Okay, guys, so stop what you're doing. Make sure that all your stuff is put up. I want to see all of your eyes. Okay, so today we're going to practice going to the movies. Now, I know it's been a long time since we've been able to go to the movies, but today we're going to change it up a bit. I know it's been a very long time, so let's go over what we do at the movies. We have to buy tickets, right? Well, first, we're going to do a class survey. How much do you all think it costs to go to the movies with a family of 5? Come up with a graph and place the sticky note where your guess is. So as you can see, we have the movie prices ranging from $10 to $60. And then we have the number of students who think those numbers are correct or incorrect. So you're going to write your number on a sticky note, place it on the graph. Make sure the sticky notes are stacked on top of each other and not layered so we can see how many students voted for which answer. Also make sure to put your answer on the back so nobody can see your name on the front. Make sure your name is on the sticky part. Okay, so I see some answers. They're looking good. I'm not going to reveal the question or the answer until the very end of this, but nobody in the class said that it would go up to $1,000, right? Everybody pretty much agreed it was between $10 and $60. So why did nobody say it could cost $1,000 to go to the movie theaters? Okay, we'll take this question. Because that's a lot of money, right? Why did nobody say $50? Did that seem too high too? Okay, you all are thinking practical on this. I'm really happy to see this. So could it cost that much? Could it cost $1,000 to go to the movies? Of course, it definitely could cost that much. Say we brought in a big group, maybe of 100 people, depending on how much it is, and what they want. So yeah, it's definitely possible. So now that we've discussed what is logical and what's not logical when at the movie theater, let's see what steps we must go through to find out the price. But let's think for a minute. Why did you choose your answer? What components make up a trip to the movies? Do we buy anything besides a ticket? Billy, do we buy anything besides just a ticket at the movies? No, sometimes we buy popcorn? We buy a drink because the popcorn is so salty, and we buy candy, right? So, we're going to the movies to see Boss Baby, and a family of 5 is behind us in line. Tickets for children are $2, and tickets for adults are $5 each. So, there are 3 children and 2 adults in this family. What should we do first to solve this? I'm going to give you all 30 seconds to think about this, okay? This is going to be independent thinking. Okay, Jimmy May, you think we need to add? Why do you think we should do that, and what should we add? So what you're saying is we need to add because the tickets plus the child tickets plus the adult tickets will be the total amount of tickets that we need. I think you're correct. Now let's look at the next slide. So here we have 3 children, and then we have 2 adults. Each child's ticket are $2 each, and then each adult ticket are $5 each. Now, we have down here $2, $2, and $2, $5, $5. So that is the total amount, and she said that we should add them up and we're going to use M as the total. Okay, so let's go to our next slide. And she was right. We would add it all up. So the total would be $16 for a whole family to just see the movie. Now, I also wanted to add that children's tickets are often cheaper than adults' tickets for multiple reasons. Sometimes a kid might fall asleep during a movie or become uninterested. You know, that's happened to all of us, I think at least once. Children can also not go anywhere without an adult. So it encourages parents to bring their children places and without breaking the bank, because if it was $5 per child, that would really add up quick, wouldn't it? But wait, do we just watch a movie without snacks? What did we say earlier? No, we usually watch a movie, we get a drink, we get popcorn, we get snacks because it's kind of a special occasion to go to the movies. So we're going to add candy, popcorn, and a drink to the equation. Each family member will receive one of each. So what will we do in this situation? Think about it for a minute. Yep, again, we're going to add all of these together. So let's see what that looks like, because it's kind of hard to see this, that one Coke is $2, but we have to give 5 people one of these Cokes for $2. So let's take a look at the next slide. All right, we already know that it's going to take $16 to get into the movie. But how do we find out how much the total will be if each family member gets a drink, a popcorn, and a candy? So we see right here, we're going to represent the total amount in dollars of popcorn to be P, as you can see right here. Okay, so each popcorn is $1. Each soda is $2, and as you can see again, we used the total number in dollars for the drinks, D. And then for the candy, which is the dots down here, that is going to be $2 each for 5 pieces of candy, and we used C in that as the unknown number. So let's go ahead and look at what all of these equal. So in popcorn, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, $5 in popcorn because each popcorn is only $1. Next, we have the sodas, and we're going to count the sodas in our twos, and we know how to count in twos, so let's go ahead and do that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 sodas is what this, $10 in sodas is what we have here, and then we have the dots, which is also equal to $2. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 again. So if we add all of these up, we add the 10 plus 10, we know that's 20, good, and then let's add the 5. What's 20 plus 5? 25, okay. So all together, we have 16 plus the 5 plus the 10 plus the 10. We knew that these 3 were 25. So let's go ahead and count that up. All right, and we have a total cost of $41 even. Now, a lot of the time, it's not going to be even. It's going to have some change. It's going to have some tax depending where you live. But in our equation, it's $41. Okay? So now we see that $41 was the total. But here's another problem. So we've spent $41 at the movie theater. But Dad was smart. Dad was thinking. He knew it was going to cost a good amount of money. So he brought a $10 off coupon. How much will it be now? Will we be adding to the total cost, or will we be taking away from the total cost? If you said take away, give your brain a kiss. $41 minus a $10 coupon is $31. Now, some of you might not have known exactly what a coupon is. Most of you probably do. But just in case, a coupon is something that helps you save money or it takes off a certain amount. So it helps you save it. Alright, boys and girls, now let's go back to our class survey. How many were the closest without the coupon? Remember, without the coupon, it was only $41. Okay, so we'll round that up to 40. So 4 students in the class. Now, how many were close with the coupon, which was $31? We had 2. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 students who were the closest, with or without a coupon. So now we're going to pair into groups, and I'm going to select the groups today. I want it to be an even mix of everybody. First, we're going to select a topic, and make sure there are 2 parts in the topic, where you will either be adding to, taking from, putting together, taking apart, or comparing. And make sure that it makes sense. Remember what we said earlier about this lesson? If it doesn't make sense, it's not going to click or register with us. For a family of 5 is not going to watch a movie for $1,000, right? That's just impossible. But if we had a bunch of people in the group, it would make sense. Make sure your final number is not greater than 100, because we really haven't talked about numbers like that and how to take away and give and all this, so just make sure to keep it less than 100. But you can use 100, just make sure your final answer or your unknown answer is going to be less than 100. Lastly, once we're done, we're going to switch with our next door group. Remember, guys, to make sure that you know for a fact your answer is correct and you have worded it to make sure everybody can understand, okay? So we're going to come back together. We're going to read the next assignment and we're going to present it to the class. Okay, it is now time to share with the class. Let's do Stacy's group. Okay, Stacy's group has shared that she has a monkey that has 4 bananas. But then another monkey came up and took 2 of the bananas. How many bananas are in total now? So she used B for bananas for the unknown number. And it looks like the group, let's see whose group was it? It was Jason's group. Jason's group said there were 2 bananas left. They also wrote B is equal to 2, which was perfect. I love that answer, and I'm very happy to see this. I think that you all are really getting it. So we'll continue on with the rest, and then we'll go on to our exit ticket, which is our last thing of the day. Okay, guys, so with our exit ticket, everybody's going to just get 1 square of paper. It's going to have a question on it, and all you have to do is answer it. If you can show your work, that's great. I love to see work, and just answer it to the best of your ability. And then we will move on to recess.